Hi, and welcome back to another motivational moment with me, Coach Michelle, on this beautiful motivational Monday. Listen, I stopped by really quickly to share a few takeaways from yesterday's sermon entitled Ministry at Midnight. And make sure you read the book of Acts, chapter 16, verses 25 through 33. Midnight marks the transition of one day to the next. At midnight, the world celebrates the end of one year as we go into the next. At midnight, the magic ended for Cinderella. You all remember she ran out of the ballroom and lost one of her glass slippers. Can ministry take place at midnight? Can we love God at midnight? At midnight, we find Paul and Silas were praying and singing. There was something in them that didn't let their tough place make them forget who God was. Are you going to allow the first sign of opposition make you forget who's still in charge? See, no matter what's going on in your life or my life, God is still in control. And y'all, please forgive me for the sweat that is rolling down my face. God chooses what we go through. Now listen carefully. God chooses what we go through. We choose how we will get through it. Paul and Silas decided to pray and sing songs at midnight instead of worrying. Songs capture what's going on in our hearts. They have a way of lifting our hearts in the midst of our despair. We all have a song. I don't know about you, but one of my favorite songs simply says, "It won't always be like this. The Lord will perfect that concerning me, and sooner or later, it'll turn in my favor. It's turning around for me." And I'm pretty sure you have that one song that gets you through no matter what is going on. When God blesses us, we must minister to someone else, not so that we can rub it in and say, "Look what God did for me." God places us in position to keep someone who is leaning from falling. The earthquake shook the building, but it didn't shake Paul or Silas. You have to have a ministry in all seasons. It may be painful for you, but it's called a testimony for someone else. Can you minister while you're bleeding? Can you minister to all people? And that means people that you don't like, can't stand, all of the above. Can you still minister to them? We look at the person. Listen to this, y'all. We look at the person, but God is looking at everyone who is connected to that person. So when God looks at, when you look at me, God is looking at everybody that's connected to me. That's powerful right there. You'll get that one later on. Ministry has a common effect on God's people. God will use your midnight to get your attention. Now, I can raise my hand and say that God has used my midnight to get my attention on many occasions.